gotta listen to your body. I just took a nice long walk to the grocery because I had got a little carried away. Like, not only did I get carried away, I posted it on the internet. And when people don't like you, they they start working with certain things to make your body respond to it differently. Because at the end of the day, it is of this world, but they can't mess with the things that's natural. They can only manipulate it, and only in that manipulation, if you take that manipulation like a soda, then it's fair game. But you gotta listen to your body. And shout out to the grocery store for stepping up, because everybody think that you know the revolution and all that stuff is now, everybody now understands that it's been televised, but everybody is now going to the realization that the grocery stores also want to compete with the mother and fathers who's going to be farming, because they're farmers. You know, the big box stores, they make the bulk of their money with the grocery aisle. We never see how much groceries are, being sold, because every day we go in there, it's always filled with the same product because it's being replenished. But if it wasn't being replenished, then we would know, and it would build like a scarcity in our mind. Like, wait, maybe I should get more fruits because, why the fruits so, you know, scarce? Why it looked like it ain't a bunch? It looked like it was 100 yesterday. Now it looked like I could count 10, right? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just tapping in, saying how you should listen to your body, right? And you go into the store, you saw 100 of them yesterday, and then now you can count 10. So it creates a scarcity, and it makes you turn and probably add that to your grocery list, or just pick up a couple of the good ones that remain, and you'll enjoy that. But before, prior to it being scarcity, or it being a lack of groceries or fruits or vegetables, you would just walk straight by, because since it's in abundance, it's like, like I was saying earlier in the earlier live, once you think that, like, we take advantage of the things that we have, like we take for granted the things that we have until it's gone. You never know what you have. I don't remember how the saying goes. You don't really know what you have until it's gone. You don't appreciate what you have until it's gone, right? So the big box stores, they're also going to be competing with the mom and pops that's going to be farming. Everybody's not going to be going to the grocery store, so the grocery store is going to be, trying to get those same fruits that you're growing in your garden and put it in the grocery store. So the people that's going to the grocery store, they can also have an alternative to not having to go into farming, or not having to, live in an apartment and try to figure out where they're even going to farm, because a lot of the people that's influenced by the people that is farming, they all live in apartments, they all live in condos, they all live in places where you don't have a plot of land, or you don't have a plot where you can grow you know some fresh goods. But I love this thing. This thing got 9 billion living probiotics. Living food for the living body. It's one of my secrets. I would only show you. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you what. That's one of the drinks. That's one of the drinks right here. I'm so glad.
Yeah, yo. Let me get to the main part about being more here. Something to listen to your body.
Listening to my body, that's what I'm doing today. I gotta find me a yoga instructor, and I gotta do some yoga. Spicy stuff is good for the body. I try to picture I try to picture parasites seeing all the spice coming, and then they just head into the, you know, head into the intestines, and head into the shit bag, and then head into the toilet. Guess what it is? I'm not gonna tell you. You're smart. That just got put onto these. Before, I don't know if I ever ate jalapenos, right? But since I started, I like it. Curves the appetite. It's an acquired taste. You got to get past that twangy, tangy, explosive taste at first, and after that, you got to give it a little. Then sip some water, and then it goes away. But it's good for getting rid of mucus. Like I said, I like to picture parasites seeing this coming, or any type of spicy stuff, and then they just head downstream. And the next time you use the bathroom, you're gonna see those little seeds from the pepper. And once you start seeing, anytime you eat, when any like this is a good way to listen to your body and know that you were right and you're doing the right thing when you listen to your body. When you feel like you need to get rid of toxins and you eat anything with seeds in it and you use the bathroom, and you can look into your stool, and your stool, it's not loose, it's not, rock solid, but it's a firm stool, and you can see the seeds in the stool. That's how you know. All the time. That's why I eat watermelon with the seeds, the grapes with the seeds. Since I started eating these, I started seeing the seeds in my poop. I took a poop before I took a shower today, and I saw some of the seeds in it. And then I went out and I ran, came back. I'm gonna take another poop. I'm gonna see more seeds in it. But this time, I'm gonna have some blueberry seeds in there. I'm gonna have some grape seeds in there. I'm gonna have some watermelon seeds in there. Once you get used to the spice and the twang, and you take your mind off of it, you can enjoy it. It's pretty enjoyable. It's like the spice, it lingers on your tongue, but it's not it's not overbearing, right? It's a enjoyable lingering. The type of spice that you can taste and you don't mind if it's if it's a taste that you keep tasting for a couple minutes after you eat something. You know, when you eat something and then afterwards you get that little phlegm in the back of your throat, and then you gotta and spit out. You know, you can see it in the cold. It's not like that. I never even thought about these until I seen Cardi B ate them with them long ass fingernails. She funny. She cool though. I like her. But yeah, it's Sunday. Y'all see me? I got my shirt on, got my crown on. Show y'all a pic. Something light. I be taking after my father, yo. I mean, I always wanted to wear button ups and, get fresh. That type of fresh. Try you some. You gotta get you some jalapenos. And you don't have to have them with the seeds. You could just have them like these. Wherever they sell jalapenos, you could ask them for a side of jalapenos. They might charge you 50 cents, 75 cents. But they're really good. They're good right before you're about to eat something. Perfect appetizer. They get your body, it makes your body do that little shimmy shimmy, right? You know when you feel them shivers, like I was talking about on one of my other videos. You know when you get shivers up your spine, that's something that's happening that's blowing your mind. But it's not the way that they show it on TV or anything like that. Like when you get a bright idea and you just get bright-eyed and you feel those little shivers, something just blew your mind. That's a mind-blowing moment. And that's what the spice does. And it gets your body, it gets you, you know, kind of like that song from Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart, kind of gets your body kick-started. Especially if you're cold, or if you have a cold, or if you're going through any type of sickness, eat some jalapenos. Eat something spicy. Eat some pepper. Let your body sweat it out. I love banana peppers. Those are the sweet ones, I think, right? They're pretty good. When I used to get like, those sub sandwiches, yeah, put them on the subs. All my old friends, got me into my like my expanding my palate type of eating habits, because they're all from different cultures. My friend Eric, he Portuguese. My other friend Justin, he Puerto Rican. Um, and these are old friends, right? My other friend Shayna, she Puerto Rican. Her brother Puerto Rican. My boy Jorge, he from Honduras. My boy Karan, he from Hindustan. He told me about Bollywood and how they really have like Bollywood is 10 times bigger than Hollywood, like 20 times bigger, maybe 30 times bigger. Like they be going crazy in Bollywood. Of course, I got some friends from Dirty South, VA. Shout out to Virginia. I got married in Virginia, and I got divorced in Virginia. Virginia still is for lovers. All right, y'all. Listen to your body. I took 6,313 steps to the minute, to the second. How many steps have you taken today? Have you taken steps forward or have you taken steps back? Don't take no steps back unless you're doing the cha-cha, the salsa, or the electric slide.